All right, let's do the intro.
Cool.
The Diet Coke
Yes.
has cracked. Welcome to Unscripted Strength, episode unknown, probably 35? 36.
35, I think.
35, episode 35. Thanks for coming back. I'm going to change the intro up a little bit without telling Day. Who cares, dude? My name's Ethan. I am a personal trainer. I run a gym, so I'm like kind of a general manager of that too. Who knows what I really do? I've been coaching for just about 5 years, and I may or may not own a software company too, but who knows, dude?
Who knows?
Who knows? So yeah, I've been coaching for 5 years. This is our podcast where we talk about fitness stuff and life stuff and just kind of honestly whatever we want to, because that's what we wanted to do. That's what the podcast has kind of always been. It's kind of unscripted. We always have some ideas, but there's no, we're just living life. This is
Day.
And Day, what are you?
I am
Let's hear it, dude.
Yeah, let's see. I am a strength coach at the University of Arizona, part-time now.
Go Cats.
Yeah, working with the triathlon team, the divers. I'm also a PhD student in the physiology department in the University of Arizona, so I decided late in life to go back to school. I wish I'd done it earlier, but it is what it is. And I am also a sports scientist for a sport technology company.
Sweet.
Yeah.
We're going to do that every episode.
Fuck.
Unless Day thinks we shouldn't. And then I'll ignore her. No, if you're new, thank you for watching. If you're not, subscribe. Please subscribe. It's very helpful for us. Leave a comment. Like it. Again, just hit the little button that says subscribe. And then when we put stuff out, you can just watch it. Or listen to it if you want. You can hear me burp. Because we're not officially yet sponsored by Diet Coke or the Coke company, but we're working on it. If they would sponsor us, that'd be really great. Then we could feed our families. We can't feed our families right now until we get a Diet Coke sponsorship. Not Coke. Diet Coke sponsorship. Yeah. Okay. We want the fake sugar. It's probably better for us anyway. Yeah, that's it. Normally what we do is we go over what our training has been like. So we're gonna keep that in. I like that part. I just wanted to introduce ourselves at episode 35.
Yeah, welcome back. Hey.
Yeah, if you've been watching, what'd you say?
Just in case they forgot.
Yeah, in case. No, this is
actually,
for the new people, dude.
Yeah. Oh, and a lot of people don't know about the software company.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
I think not a lot of people know about you being like the general manager of Block.
Yeah.
So I think those are big things.
Yeah. Yeah, and Dave's the smartest person in this room.
No.
It's Ozzy. He's not in here, though.
Yeah, he's not in here. Dude's a genius.
Okay, we're going to get into our training. Dave, you want to go first?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, let's see. I'm really excited for this update because it's been a little bit of a tough...
It's been rocky.
...return to exercise for you. Return to play for this athlete.
It's been really tough. I mean, I'll say like last week we discussed the concussion.
Day got hit with a barbell if you missed it.
Yep, got hit in the head with a barbell or hit myself in the head with
hit in the head, attacked.
Yeah.
Attacked.
Yeah.
Yeah, yes. Inanimate object wasn't moving, but it attacked her. It jumped out like a spider and got her.
It did. And it kind of fucked me up for a bit. But returning, I thought I'd be fine because I've hit my head on barbells a few times. I just go back, all good. But with everything going on, I've also had some other health complications, which kind of like scared me. So I haven't been able to go to certain thresholds for a bit. So I've been keeping everything super light, and I've been going through this like insane fatigue as well.
Still?
Yeah, and I think it's from the concussion. I mean, it's like I had hit my head, and it's like I've been exhausted since. So it's I'm pretty sure that plays a role in it. So been pretty exhausted. So my training volume has been way lower than normal. But I just started like getting back into like normal lifting and all that Saturday-ish, and it's been going fine since. But I'm still keeping like my thresholds at a certain level, not going too far in. Because like, for example, yesterday me and Marley were rock climbing, and during rock climbing I just felt kind of like off. It's like, and so at the end we just kind of like hung out and sat down for a little bit, and just sitting down I was like, man, I just don't feel good. And I opened up my heart rate and it was like 120 sitting down, and she's like looks at hers and she's like, yeah, I'm at 80. Like, why are you at 120? So things like that where I'm like, I just don't feel great, and random moments where I'm like, So I'm just kind of being a little bit more careful with everything. But I mean, like I lifted this morning, I felt great. Lifted yesterday, felt great. Doing a lot of Stairmaster because I keep my heart rate at a certain level. So.
What are you doing about the heart rate thing?
Like, what am I looking at?
No. What are you doing about the fact that that's happening?
Not going super. Like I'm keeping it below a certain essentially like percentage of my heart rate. Because I start getting palpitations if I start going like higher than that. If I'm like zone 3 and above, that's where I'll start getting like these palpitations. I'm like, I have an appointment, but it's like the cardiology. I had this appointment booked since December, so last December, and it's for September. That's how far out it's been.
Whoa.
So I've always had like reoccurring, and like I mean, like everyone who's close to me knows about it because like I talk about it so much. I'm like, I'm gonna die. I swear I just had a heart attack. But anyone else doesn't really know. But I've been going to the doctors for it for like the past 2-3 years, trying to figure out what's wrong. And I had this upcoming appointment has been scheduled since last December.
Perfect timing.
Yeah. So it's like, oh, cool. So it's August next month. So.
Huh.
Yeah.
Fun. Has there been any progress into what's happening?
No.
They're just like, I don't know, you're fucked up, dog.
And right, it's like I go and they're like, well, you're young, you're healthy, and I'm just like, I know. I also don't know what's going on. So, and then, it could be so many things. I don't know. I don't know. But it's been going on for quite a bit.
Fun. That's exciting.
It's super exciting. What a good time. Yeah.
Probably doesn't help that adds stress onto your stress.
Yeah, right. And so I'm like, am I stressed? Is my stress causing this, or is this causing my stress? I don't know.
Like, have you ever had a panic attack? Have we talked about this?
We have, and I've never have. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you have.
I think
I said this last time. I said this.
Yeah, and I still don't think that was it.
Yeah. I remember I told you I had a panic attack.
I thought I had a heart attack.
I thought I had a heart attack, and I called an ambulance.
Yeah.
And they came, and the guy put leads on and was like, "You, sir, had a panic attack." And I was like, no, I don't have panic attacks. And he looked at me and said, "Didn't. You had one. Now you have had one."
I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah. I hold firm that was not a panic attack. I was literally chilling in a meeting.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it was funny. I was like talking. It was
you don't choose when you have a panic attack.
I'm
it's
aware.
Not like you're like, oh, fuck, I'm kind of stressed.
I'm aware, but the symptoms were like different from what I know of a panic attack to be.
Yeah.
And this has happened to me. Has happened to me previous times. Yeah.
Weird. I'm not saying you had a panic attack. I'm saying if I had money that I could bet on it, I might bet that you had a panic attack. I don't know. I'm not saying you had one. I don't know. Have I met anyone as stressed as you? 1 or 2 other people in my whole life?
I'm really not that stressed. I'm like...
I think I've just seen so many panic attacks.
Yeah.
Not in me, in like close family members, that I'm like, weird. That kind of smells like a panic attack.
Yeah. I
can see it in the eyes. I'm like, oh boy, here we go. This is going to be good.
I still don't think it was. I'll hold firm that it was not.
Yeah. I'll be upset that you have heart issues because
I kind of want to have it just so I can prove you wrong.
Like you're going to come on, we're going to do this one day and you're like, hey guys, good news. I don't have heart issues. I'm like, fuck! Oh no, you're going to say you have heart issues. You're going to be like, I have heart issues. I'm like, God fucking damn it. I put so much money on this on Rain Bet. I started my own bet. I put $1 million on you fucking having panic attacks. Yeah. It's heart problems.
Yeah.
Fuck, I'm out of money.
I know, dude.
I mortgaged my house on this bet.
I'm sorry.
That would be funny, though. You'd come in and be like, oh, yeah, guess what, bitch? I have fucking heart issues, you idiot. Oh, you think I had a panic? You think I had a panic attack like a little bitch, dude? Fuck no. Dude, I have heart issues, huh? Idiot. I'd rather have heart issues than be a fucking baby. No, people have panic attacks. They're not babies. Okay, training's going good. You're not panic attack. Heart problems are, you have appointments set, and you're still training. So that's perfect.
Yeah. Yeah, we're good.
My training's going fantastic. Do you want to know what I did yesterday?
Stairmaster.
No. I ran a Zone 2 run.
Shit.
Yeah, now, the first question everyone's asked me is, what's the pace?
It doesn't matter.
We don't need to talk about that.
It doesn't fucking matter.
We don't need to talk about that. Is it embarrassing near walking?
Who gives a fuck?
Sort of.
That's like me pedaling on the bike, and I'm literally like...
like a kid. Like a doggy paddle.
Exactly. And I'm like, I'm in zone 2 spin.
No, I ran yesterday. So since I started running, it's been like a tumultuous relationship with running. And yesterday I've been doing a lot of cardio, a lot more than normal. My body feels a lot better. It turns out doing 4 days a week of lifting and 3 or 4 days a week of cardio is a lot. So now I'm doing like 3 to 4 days a week of cardio and like 1 to 2 days of lifting. Oh my God, dude, this
Yeah, if I was listening to this podcast, I would shut it off. I can't stand
the burping.
I'd be like, all right, we're done.
Anywho, I've been doing like 3 or 4 days of cardio. Normally like 1 or 2 runs and then 1 or 2, oh my God, cross training. So like on a stationary bike or the Stairmaster. Then yesterday I needed to do, and I've been doing 20 minutes was week 1, 25 minutes week 2 for all of them, 30 minutes is this week.
Okay.
So yesterday I did 30 minutes of running at like a 13:40 pace, but it was like 104 outside when I started.
Yeah.
But I was able to keep my heart rate under 150 the whole run.
Yeah.
Just kept going and was like, okay, this is what running feels like.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to keep doing that. I'm just going to keep running. I'm just keeping a cardio queen, kind of.
Yeah.
You know, against my better nature.
Yeah.
But I'm doing Olympic lifts to keep myself sane.
Yeah.
I can still deadlift over 400 pounds, which is a positive.
Huge. Yeah.
So I've gotten better at running. My cardio's clearly increased, and my deadlift hasn't moved, which means I was just out of shape. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I was just violently out of shape.
Yeah.
So I think the message from my training to anyone listening who thinks, man, cardio's stupid, all I need to do is lift. If that is how you think, you're out of shape. And that's just the truth of it.
Yeah.
I think, honestly. Like, if you're not a professional powerlifter or strongman, or I think really just those two, weightlifter, you should be doing cardio, and they should be doing cardio. It's no excuse to be out of shape. It's really not. And I thought I was in better shape than I was.
Yeah.
And that the High Rocks made it abundantly clear to me that I was not.
Yeah.
You know? So.
It's kind of crazy when someone goes to the gym regularly, they don't realize like how out of shape they are until they do, if they're like only lifting, until they do something like the Murph. Or they hop in a random CrossFit class. It's so humbling. And I mean, I went through the same thing. Yeah. Because I went from bodybuilding, powerlifting, CrossFit. And I remember going into CrossFit and being like, what the... Like, I would be going to the gym 6 times per week, and I'm in there for 2 hours and all this stuff. Like, there's no way I'm out of shape. Yeah. I'm, like, you know, I'm young. So I just figured, like, I was able to do all these things. And... yeah, it was not, and it was humbling. Yeah. For sure. Yeah. Yeah, and I think there's like a weird narrative peddled sometimes about that idea of like cardio being stupid, where it's like coaches online, like everyone like, you know, prioritizes the aesthetics of it, and that's cool and all, and that's fine. But there's no like, yeah, the aesthetics are one thing, but the health part of it is like actually really important too. And you know, I think people just think it's kind of lame. Yeah. You know, which is like we've talked before about. Have we talked about my unfortunate agreeing with Dr. Mike on his idea about vanity? Have you seen his thing about this? He thinks, you know, he says some crazy shit. A lot. But he was talking about how vanity has been made to be too negative, like encouraging people to exercise with like as vanity as their goal. You know, I think it's kind of moved around and like, no, we shouldn't do that. It should be about health. And he was like, if you've coached anyone for any amount of time, they don't care. Like, unless someone is in an like a acute bout of not normal health, they literally don't care. Like when people come into the gym and they're like, I just want to be like healthier. The moment you dig through that, you're like sorting through it and you're like, do you? And they're like, not really. I just don't like how I look. Almost every time. It's literally every athlete too. Yes. And it's like to the ones who are like gonna be Olympians that I've worked with, and ones who have been like at that level, national level, world level, like it's still aesthetics. It's still part of the game.
Whoa.
It's kind of, yeah. The whole dive team.
Oh yeah, duh. Sorry.
Dude, those
You're
dudes
right.
only
You're right.
want to do bicep curls. Literally, that's all they want to do. And
Do you let them eat?
dude, their whole program is like aesthetics based. We'll throw in some athletic stuff, but you do so much athletic stuff when you're jumping all of practice. Let's just do aesthetic versus athletic stuff.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
I love that.
They want to be like the most jacked person when the guys do when they go to the diving board. And they really are too. When you look at them versus
You're like,
others,
they are.
I'm like, fuck yeah.
Yes, dude. Yeah, I don't even think it's that hot of a take if you're like an actual coach and you work with humans. And like, again, I'm all on board for this like health forward mission. Like I think sometimes we have a tendency to think things are mutually exclusive. Mm-hmm. Like we can't talk about health and vanity at the same time. It's like, why not?
Yeah.
Like, why can't we say, hey, I know what your goal is, okay? We all want to look better naked. Mm-hmm. There's no question about this. Mm-hmm. Like, you don't need to be coy with me and be like, oh, I want my butt bigger. We know. Yeah. We get it. Everyone in that gym, the 80-year-old guy and the 20-year-old girl, all have the same vibe. They all want the same thing. But then, can we educate you a little bit on why it's good for you? Like, can we make both things sexy and appealing? Mm-hmm. Like, vanity's cool. The health stuff's also cool.
Yeah.
This is probably matters more to you. I promise this is going to matter later. Like, let's touch on that and, like, tell you. We know why you're here.
Yeah.
And I think sometimes, like, I have kind of leveraged that with clients who never bring up aesthetics, where I can see them kind of drifting. And I will sometimes kind of route into that in a conversation and be like, no, don't you feel like you look better? I'm like, well, yeah, I do. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Hold on to that. The health stuff we can do when you're feeling better motivated about that.
Yeah.
But if you're liking how you look and you're feeling demotivated, we can just keep doing that. And I'm like, okay. Yeah, could we make this workout like a little more focused on and then insert something, whatever? Yeah. And I'm like, absolutely we can. Like, great, I've been really wanting to be less, whatever there, or more whatever there. It's like, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know why we have to be so full of shit about it.
I agree. And, like, that's the motive for everyone to step foot in the gym for the most part. Yeah. For those who don't have any, like, who don't have previous, like, history of being an athlete or anything, a lot of times, like, the primary motive is either their doctor told them that they have like high cholesterol, whatever, and they're about to die, and they're like, all right, I should go in. God, but most of the time, it's like, hey, I realize like these pants that used to fit me nicely don't fit me nicely anymore. And like, I'll use my sister as an example. My younger sister has good genetics, and I keep telling her, I'm like, you should go to the gym, and she's like, honestly, I would, but like my motive is the way I look, and like, I'm not, I feel good. Like, I feel like I look good, so why would I go to the gym?
Yo, that's so sick, honestly. That's fucking rad, dude.
And right, like...
I love that.
She's so honest that she's like, I don't go to the gym for the health. She's
no.
like, I used to go to the gym because I want to look a certain way, and now I look a certain way, and it's been like that.
And I'm good.
So I don't go anymore. And I'm like, I mean, that's like the general population. Like, a lot of people are like that, and...
Yeah.
It's I think it's different for some people who like, they want to do a race and they want to do this, or maybe they are...
Bro, they still want to look good.
Yeah, you can't deny it, right? Like, there's no way you... I think we could see it with, like, how people dress and all that, right?
Yes.
Like...
Flashy, fancy,
like,
cool.
Like, if I go to work, I'm always wearing a tank top. Why? Because, like, there's part of me where I'm like, I like what my body looks like from all the training I've done. And there is a part of me who's like, I'm proud of that.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't wear my slutty shorts because I have small legs. That's not why the fuck I wear them. Like, that's incorrect. And if someone were like, you just wear those to show off your legs, I'd be like, yeah, what the fuck else do you think I'm doing? Do you think I'm wearing these for the breeze? No, I'm wearing these because my legs are big. And I want people to look at my legs and be like, wow. Dude, I had the most unique experience. Slight segue. I was standing outside of Block on the phone in my hoochie shorts, okay? I'm talking to someone, random gentleman walking towards me going to the haircuts place next door. Does not look like someone who would compliment another man. Another guy, big, like beard, shades, ball cap, goes, that's someone who's never missed a leg day. to me.
Oh, man.
I turn. I'm like, who the fuck did he say that to? Me. He just walks inside. And I was just like, I'm blushing. Like a fucking schoolboy who just been complimented. Blushing. My God. And then I walked inside and was like, well, that guy just made my fucking day.
Yeah.
It was incredible.
Yeah.
And I don't think that people should feel bad about that.
Yeah.
At all. Like, yeah. And I don't think it should be like something that you look at someone and can judge the value of someone by. Mm-hmm. You know, like I don't have I think any way you go about it is fine. But if you're trying, like as a coach or you're someone who's wanting to get into the gym and feeling embarrassed about the vanity of it, like let that go. You know, like if you have a client who's motivated by their health, great. Yeah. Like don't try to add shit to that if you don't need it. You know, don't put fuel in that fire. But if you have someone who's like, you know, not sure or losing motivation, like I think it's a totally fucking fine thing to say. Like obviously there's like bad ways to talk about body image stuff, but you know there's a lot of ways to feel like you like how you look better. Yeah. And I think obviously not being in a smaller body, not that there's anything wrong with smaller body people, but encouraging people like, hey, add some muscle, like put some size on, it'll look good, you'll like it, I promise you'll like it. Yeah. So anyway, that was my segue of being complimented by another man. It was incredible.
It is
wow,
a good
what
feeling.
a dude.
That's what women do all the time.
Yeah, well, us fucking guys don't know how to do it.
I can't do it
because we're so worried about it.
I feel like they think I'm hitting on them, but
well,
yeah, but women do it all the time where it's like
you can do it.
Yeah, as long as people don't find it weird. Anyways,
as long as people don't find it.
Yeah,
I mean, don't do it weird.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Don't do it weird.
I don't do it weird.
Dude, you know who's the best complimenter I've ever met is Katie, my wife.
Oh, really?
We will just
amazing.
be out somewhere and someone will have like nice earrings on and she'll stop and be like, your earrings are just absolutely stunning. And just walk away and like, and I'm always like, how the fuck did you even see she had earrings on? I didn't even notice I didn't even notice her.
Katie seems like she is such a good people person.
Yeah.
Well, it's not she seems. She is a good
fakes it. She fakes it.
She does. She hits you at home.
She fucking, God, come here, you fucking idiot. God, fucking. No, she's great. She's very sweet. But yeah, she compliments people all the fucking time.
That's
all
so
the time.
Sweet.
And I'm always like, why? And she's like, because they looked good.
Yeah.
What I mean, what? That's the thing. It's not weird.
That's what I had a friend who would always say that. She would always she lived in New York City when I lived there. We lived in the city at the same time, and that was her thing. She'd compliment everyone. She's like, "What's the worst I could do is make someone feel good about themselves
exactly,
when I
dude,
compliment them." And I'm like, that is very true.
Yeah, like why do we feel awkward telling someone something positive
and making their day? Like that guy, like you still think about that.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I've told like 80 people that story. People I barely know. I'm like, dude, you want to hear something crazy that happened? Someone told me I had nice legs.
Yeah. And I know it's the same thing, like, if someone compliments me or if someone compliments Marley, like, we tell each other, like, when we get home, it's like, guess what happened today? So-and-so or this random person told me that my hair looked nice or whatever it was.
Yeah, way to bring out the hair, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Way to bring out the hair, dude.
Hair supplements, so my hair's looking very voluptuous.
You're on finasteride.
Yeah. Yes.
You're like, yeah, can't you tell? Just hairy arms and legs. You're like, I just wanted to make you feel bad.
Yeah, dude.
Man, we should compliment people more.
Yeah, I think
that's going to be our PSA for the episode today. Compliment people. If you get here, next time you're out and you see someone who looks nice, it's not awkward. It'll make their day. Compliment someone. Yeah. Pass that kindness forward. Okay, the next thing we are getting into is the crane scale.
Yeah.
Okay. Would you like to describe to the audience what the fuck you bought?
This is a big deal for me. So
it's like Christmas morning.
It is. And I've been putting a lot more, I want to say, like, effort into making the home gym, like, as decked out as possible.
Yes, you have, dude.
So that's been, like, my big thing. So there's a mini split in there now. So if someone comes in, they can turn that on. You won't die in there. I haven't used it much. I used it this morning. It worked great. So that's fun.
She got cold.
I got cold. I had to shut it off.
That's how good it is.
Yeah, dude.
That's
amazing.
Incredible.
So that's there. And then I got a crane scale. And it was $50 on Amazon. And essentially, actually Marley's coworker had it and showed Marley, and he was doing like isometric testing with a lot of the guys that they work with. And so Marley told me about it, and I'm like, that's fucking brilliant. Like, you just buy this crane scale, you hook it up, and you could do like isometric holds, like overcoming isos and all that, and measure the peak force output.
Yeah. Real quick, it is literally a scale that you would use a crane, like, would use to weigh something. It is a scale for a crane.
The max capacity is 2,200 pounds.
Okay, a ton.
So,
Fuck
yeah. Is that a ton?
Yeah, 2,000 pounds is a ton.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah, like, you know, you could do everything. So, I'll probably do like an isometric belt squat hold and see what the peak force output is there. Rows.
Presses?
Probably like a RDL, deadlift type thing. Presses, yeah.
Yeah, mid-thigh pull.
Yeah.
Fun.
So, it's going to be sick. So, we'll probably end up testing that out sometime soon.
Yeah, we got to make a video.
Yeah.
Of all the things we can test.
What a cool tool that wasn't originally made for the gym, but like has so much value in my opinion. $50.
Yeah.
And it's fucking sturdy as shit. Like, it's like the way it's made is like so industrial. I'm like, amazing. So
we have to hook a Raspberry Pi up to this and then get it to input the data. Can you input the data?
Maybe we could figure something out.
Yeah, we definitely could.
Yeah.
I'll just make that nerd I know write a program for it.
Yeah.
And then try to connect to it. Does it have a USB?
Not that I know.
Oh, it doesn't. We could figure it out.
Yeah, we'll figure something out. But
your engineer brain, my stupid brain, we could figure this out.
Your creative brain,
we could get this.
Very bland and boring brain. But yeah, so with that, with the lactate testing stuff, with the velocity-based trainer, with the force plates are coming in October.
We're going to do Carmen's salt test, too.
Carmen's salt test.
Shout out DJ Cheeks.
DJ Cheeks.
Yeah.
What else do I have? But anyways, it's coming along. There's no excuse for anyone to train anywhere else. My friends train here.
I'll cancel my gym membership.
Yeah. I got to get a Stairmaster in there.
Where the fuck are you going to put that?
I don't know, but right now the bike is in the living room. Because like Marley will watch TV and I'll bike so I can spend quality time. Or vice versa. I'm in there and then she bikes and we're spending quality time.
Wonderful.
Yeah. So it's in there right now.
That's compromise right there.
Yeah.
That's a healthy relationship.
Exactly.
That is compromise.
And so we can put the Stairmaster where the bike was, or I'm pretty sure that treadmill's dead from being in the heat. So if that's dead, I'm putting a Stairmaster.
Stairmaster goes there.
But then I don't want the Stairmaster to die, so...
Yeah, but you have a mini split now.
I know.
It won't die.
Yeah.
Shouldn't die.
Yeah.
Hopefully it won't die.
Exactly.
Because once you get the
insulator
up, you could just keep it like 85 in there. Like keep it a temperature that's not bad for the Stairmaster. Because I'm sure like 110 is...
This is just destroying it.
Yeah, fucking ruining that.
Yeah.
Well, that's sick, dude. We're going to have to use that crane scale thing.
Yeah.
See how much... Sue's got the heaviest... What is that called? Oh, why, dude, I'm telling you. Word recall right now. Gone. Zero, none, zilch. Your body weight strength. Like your total...
Yeah, like relative...
Yeah, relative. Yeah, relative strength. See which one of us has the highest relative strength.
It's not me.
What was your deadlift? What's your best deadlift ever?
It was like
Isn't it pretty fucking crazy, actually?
Yeah.
Are you almost 3x?
Yeah, it's a little over 3x.
Yeah, so
but
you're
right
close.
now,
If you locked in on that fucking bullshit cheating wide sumo, that fucking bullshit deadlift.
I don't even know
dude.
if I could do that right now. I was thinking trap bar, a little elevation, you know.
Actually, I might be close. I think I could trap bar over 500 right now.
Oh really?
Yeah, I did Hatfields the other day at 455 for doubles.
Yeah, you definitely got over 500 on the trap bar.
And the doubles were not that bad. I think I could have gone to 5 on Hatfields.
Yeah.
It starts to feel weird on your upper back when it gets that heavy. I have to be honest. That's the one thing
I wouldn't know, but I bet. I could just imagine.
Dude, 300 pounds has to feel heavy at your size. Like, it has to feel crazy.
For a Hatfield squat?
No, for a fucking
I was gonna say
deadlift.
I'd crumble if I did.
For a deadlift, that's got to feel crazy at your size.
Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah,
like it starts to feel. It starts to feel like it's compressing your skeleton.
Yeah,
it for sure is.
100%. I mean, you've seen anything above like 250 pounds on the trap bar deadlift.
Oh yeah, full strength mode. You're right.
Yeah, it's like if you see that first rep, it looks like my back is gonna give out. I usually feel fine.
Yeah.
But, you know, looking at it, it's like anyone would look at it and be like...
This is a test for Wolf's Law.
Yeah.
You know, you're going to make that skeleton way more dense. You're compressing that motherfucker. But yeah, lifting heavy shit, that is a weird one. It feels like when I unracked the 455, it literally feels like, you know when you pull the slack out of that, like a heavy deadlift, and you can feel yourself like being compressed with it? That, anything over 400 to me normally is like I am bracing, and then as I press into it, I can feel it. It's like, you know, normally you just like lift the bar off. That feels like it compresses me too. Like it's like, okay, motherfucker, like time for your fucking medicine here.
Yeah.
And then my upper back was very sore. But it was fun.
Yeah.
It was fun. And I can run zone 2, bitches. I can run a 1350 zone 2 and squat.
The pace doesn't matter. The pace doesn't matter. You can run a zone 2.
That's true. That sounds so stupid. I can't help myself either. I keep being like, I'm just gonna run. I'm not gonna do a bunch of heavy shit. I'm not gonna fucking fry myself. And then I get in the gym and I'm like 225 on a squat, and I'm like, what am I even doing here? What am I? This is not. And then I fucking.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm doing Hatfields. I'm doing trap bars. I'm doing something to make me feel alive. Fuck this. I've tried, like, I'm still doing like my bodybuilding volume stuff. But it just gets so boring, dude.
I love that because I'm kind of going back to that right now.
Oh yeah, high volume.
I love it. Like I'm literally doing bodybuilding style like lifting with some like calisthenic stuff.
Sure.
And Stairmaster, and I'm like, this is as of like the other day.
Sure.
And it's just like, it's like reignited like a fire in me. Did
you do any posing stuff with Lizzie?
No, I had to, because I was helping Marley with stuff on Sunday, so I was going to reschedule with her. She texted me back today, so maybe Thursday.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That'll be sick.
That'll be good.
Fun.
Yeah.
She's excited.
I know.
She's very nervous.
For the show?
Yeah.
It's so nerve-wracking leading up to it. And, like, she's going to go through phases, especially as she gets closer, where it's like, I'm not ready to, and within, like, the next hour, I'm so pumped. I feel like I'm going to be so ready to back to, I'm not ready. And it's just going to go like that, back and forth.
Oh, yeah. We talked on the phone yesterday, and I think the first thing she said was, I'm not disciplined enough for this. I was like, yo, dog, you gotta take a breath.
Yeah.
You gotta chill for just a second. Just let's breathe this out. Okay?
Yeah. And most of the time what people do, especially if it's her first show, she's going to do her first one and then find one that's like 2 or 3 weeks later so that you can get even just a tad bit leaner. Because like you'll realize like your second or third show is where you'll like find your groove and like you'll find your peak where it's like, I look good now. It's usually not the first show.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I know like it happened to me where it's like my first show, I was good, but I still had room to get leaner. So then the second show was where like I really came, I think, my best package, and I was like, well, fuck, like I did so good, let's do this again. And then I did good again. I was like, fuck it, let's go. And then I moved to Arizona, and I was like, I'm just gonna do a show here to kind of see if I can like get to know people, because you know it's a community. Yeah. So then I did the show here in Tucson.
How close were you getting a pro card?
Pretty close. I went to nationals.
Whoa, dude.
So I was gonna go. Let me rephrase. I didn't actually compete at nationals. I was going to. Yeah. So I have to write it. So it was like around May-ish. No, it was like July where they were like, hey, you can go to nationals. You qualified. So I was like, sweet. Nationals was in November in Miami. And then late July, I got a call from Air Force. I was like, you're going to Texas for, I forgot how long, from like August to November. And the show was like November 14th. And I was like, and then the class that I was taking, the training I was doing in Texas ended like November 12th. So I was like, oh, and then I'll fly to Miami and compete. And it got to the point where I was like, this isn't going to work out because I won't have time to like peak for the show. But I got so, because like it wasn't until like the 1st November where I was like, I'm not doing the show. And I got so fucking lean and peeled, but it was to the point where it was like unhealthy because I kept it for so long. Oh, and I was like, I could do this another 2 weeks, but I also want to enjoy my time in Miami. So I ended up not doing that. But
do you think you could have gotten your pro card at that show?
That was around the time where it was possible for a natural person to get their pro card, but also around the time where it was like starting to get harder for a natural person. Yeah. So I think it would have been Would it have been possible? Yes. And I think like around that time was like when natural people stopped getting their pro cards as frequently.
Sure.
I was confident though, like I was pretty lean and stuff, but I also felt like I was kind of losing size from being so lean for so long because I was holding it from like May to November timeframe. Yeah, of being like, for a woman too, being that lean.
Holy
yeah.
shit,
And it was
dude.
like trying to figure out like, okay, let me see if I can kind of go like, not bulk, but kind of like bring up my food here, then taper it back down, then bring it back up, and trying to figure out what worked for me so that I wasn't like essentially dieting the whole time, but also not putting back weight too fast to the point where like I wouldn't be able to step on stage in time. It's a whole like puzzle, right? There's like, you got to be strategic, and then there's the psychology part of it too. Then there's the health part of it because like especially for everything becomes so fucked up like mentally and physically, and like I didn't have my period like that. So my first show was April. And so it was like around April timeframe of that year. My last show that year was July, but I still kept that leanness from July to November.
My God.
And then
April to November?
Yeah, essentially. Yes. And then I got like, so that first show, like I wasn't as lean as I needed to be. And then it was like the second and third show. I was like, okay, it like kind of came out. But then I didn't have my period for a full year after.
Holy
right?
shit.
Because your body gets so fucked up and you take it to such extremes and all that. And then like as I get out of it, it's like I remember being like, okay, I need to like learn how to do this correctly and not like fuck myself up. So like learning how to like get out of that, like both mentally and physically, like not fuck myself up mentally, not fuck up myself physically. So yeah, it was like a whole thing. And then, you're in this mode of like grinding the whole time of like having this workout regimen, having everything so regimented, your food, eating at a certain time and measuring everything out. And then getting out of that is really interesting because like I didn't want to give up all the training that I've been doing and all the hard work that I've been doing.
Whoa.
So it was like I was able to bring up my food and all that stuff. I didn't have issues there because like more food, I'm like better.
Yeah, please.
But I didn't want to give up my training. So I was still training, like I was still doing like absurd amounts of cardio, absurd amounts of like lifting and all that stuff.
How much cardio were you doing?
I was doing like 2 hours a day of like Stairmaster and all that, like every day. Yeah.
Holy shit. And then how many workouts a week?
I trained almost every day. And
so you were doing like 14 a week?
Yeah.
7 cardio sessions, 7
it was
lifts.
like 5 days of lifting and then like 6 to 7 of cardio. Yeah. It gets crazy, but it's like, yeah. And it's like, and then I look back at it as like, could I have done things better? Yeah, because it's so, but I'm thinking to myself, yes, I could have done things better. Obviously, now that I know and I'm like more educated in this stuff. But I also do think that level of extremeness is also part of it, right? Like you hear people who are actually good at bodybuilding and they talk about their experiences, and it's not something where it's like, oh yeah, I dieted for a little bit and I did like 30 minutes. It's
no.
Unless they have elite genetics, you'll find some rare people that are like that, but most of the time it's extreme stuff. Like, I did this many hours of cardio a day, I did this lifting, I'm eating this little amount of food, and it's just like this fucking craziness.
Holy shit.
Such an interesting experience. Like, I don't want to relive it again, but like,
seems kind of fun.
It seems fun, and it's like fun to think
well,
about.
Well, fuck, I was going to say off camera, you got to help me with Lizzie because I'm trying to figure this shit out and help fucking coach her through it.
Yeah.
And the choice I made was she was, trying to be on a cut when we first started. And I was like, hey, and it was like real stressful. And I was like, let's just be on like a little surplus.
Yeah.
Like, let's put some size on. Because I figured when you're that stressed and on a cut, it's not fucking fun.
Yeah.
But a little bit extra food.
Yeah.
We put some muscle on.
Yeah.
Pulling the weight off is not, turning the volume down on that shouldn't be too hard.
Yeah.
But if we can just like get into this like nice and smooth, put some size on,
Yeah.
And then punch it off. It's probably better for you mentally to kind of like get into the rhythm
Right.
on a little bit of a surplus, and then once you're used to the training volume, slowly start to taper things back, rather than be like, we're on a fucking cut.
Yeah, exactly. Right off the.
Then it's full panic attacks every day.
Yeah.
You're just like, I can't fucking do this. I'm gonna do this. I can't fucking do this.
Yep. Going back and forth, and it's nuts.
Fun.
It's nuts. But I remember when I did it, like my first few shows, and I was living in New York City at the time. I went to that gym that I think I've mentioned in previous episodes, which was a very bodybuilding centered gym, very small. Everyone knew each other. Everyone trained at the same time, and it was KD's gym. You go in and you do what the fuck he tells you
That's
to,
so
right?
sick. Yeah, I love
and
that.
it was so amazing. Loved it. And everyone in there was bodybuilders, and they were all, almost all of them were pros. Fucking like craziness. Like you had the genetic freaks, then you had just people who've been doing it forever. It's a small group. Not a lot of people. And KD just tells you what to do, and he's like, all right, today, like, you're gonna, like, he just remembers everyone's, like, thing. He's like, remember, like, after this, you're gonna have a protein smoothie here, and, like, in the back closet, like, he would make you a smoothie. It's, like, the most crazy thing. But, yeah.
That sounds so, to your point weeks ago about you just like someone who's passionate.
Yes.
Dude. There's no way he wasn't.
There's no way he wasn't. Like, he lived for this stuff. And I remember, so this was like the first floor of like those like buildings in Boston, in New York City, where it's just like this little hole in the wall. And then like, he's like, oh, go up. I remember him telling me like, go upstairs to grab this thing. And I'm like, upstairs? Like, what the fuck? I thought it was apartments upstairs. And he's like, here's the key. Just go upstairs. I need you to grab something. I forgot what he needed me to grab. And so me and this other girl who was a pro figure bodybuilder in the gym, she was the one that taught me posing. She's been doing it forever. She's like, here, I'll go with you so we can go grab it. So we go up, and as we're walking up the stairs to the second floor, it's all pictures of him when he was younger bodybuilding, of him with like all these famous bodybuilders. And I'm like, oh fuck, like this is so cool. And then we get to the top, and I didn't even fucking know the second floor was a spin studio.
Oh
and
my
he
God.
goes like randomly. And
he puts his little headset mic on.
Yeah.
Let's go, ladies.
Yeah. And it's like all women. Yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude. That's sick.
Yeah.
That's the right energy, though.
Yeah, dude. It's awesome. And so I was like, what the fuck? And I just remember, like, this dude lives for this shit. Like, he loves it. And I remember towards the end, because when I was leaving, when I joined the gym, I didn't pay him. He was just like, just join. He's like, we'll fucking talk about that later. We'll talk about that later, whatever. And so I was like, okay, like, what's the payment system here? He's like, just fucking come in, do the work. We'll talk about that later.
Did you ever talk about it?
And so when I found out that I had to leave for the Air Force and all that stuff, and I was like, hey, KD, how much do I owe you? I've been here for like fucking a year. And he's like, nothing. And he showed up to all of my shows and everything. And he's like, you didn't owe me anything. He's like, you came in here and worked the whole time. And like, he just fucking loved for the game, dude. And he just like let me train there for free.
Dude, I love that.
Yeah. And just like, he like rewired my brain chemistry. And I'm like, that's like,
passion.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, that is incredible.
Yeah.
That's like movie.
Dude, I know.
That's
he
like
reminds me of like
movie
this
shit.
Yes,
Yeah.
he reminds me of like someone you find in the movies.
Yeah.
Love that guy. Love him, love him, love him.
Just to be like, no, you earned it.
Yeah.
You fucking worked
Like,
your
you
ass
just
off.
fucking-
If you were a
yeah.
little bitch, I'd have charged you.
Yeah.
But you worked your fucking ass off.
Yeah.
And I can't ask for much more than that.
Yeah.
God, that's so sick, dude. Maybe we should start a dungeon gym.
Yeah. Garage gym.
And it's just whatever you have on the board.
Yeah.
That's it.
That would be the dream, just because I saw KD do it. And I've
Yeah,
like been
you
inspired.
should do it.
Yeah.
Like
He would make us do some crazy fucking shit,
Yeah.
dude. I just remember that.
Yeah.
Every time I walked in, I fucking saw him near the leg extensions. I'm like, I'm gonna throw up today.
Yeah.
Like, that shit was so hard. He would have you do like max leg extensions, max, like, he would be like, all right, go outside. And it was just like fucking laps of lunges. And then people would be driving by, and you know, it's New York City. Everyone's driving by. They're like, what's going on here?
Just getting tortured by KD.
Yeah.
Jeez. You know, that does remind me, we were talking earlier about like what bothers me. I'd rather talk about what I'm liking. I mean, what bothers me is this like hyper optimization shit of like, that's not optimal for like growth. I had a client's son talk to me about that the other day. He's a good kid. Nothing wrong with what he asked me. But This is like the shit that they get online, where he was asking how he was like, I want to get a bigger chest. I was like, all right. Well, I think like if Monday you did barbell incline and Wednesday you did flies and Friday you did dumbbell incline, like send it.
Yeah.
Like, just send it. You could do barbell all 3 days if you wanted. Just fucking
Yeah.
full send that and go until you can't move your chest. Like you can't move anymore. And he was like, but I thought barbells weren't optimal for growing your chest. And I was like, oh fuck, man. Like it's gone too far.
Yeah.
Barbells aren't optimal for growing your chest. You know what's not optimal for growing your chest? Working out like a fucking baby.
Yeah.
Just, you got to do it. And he was on board when I was like, yo, you can't listen to that shit anymore. Like,
yeah.
If you have a huge chest, you're like, wow, my chest is just so big. Sure. We could talk about what the optimal way to do that is, but no one's having that problem.
Yeah.
We're all trying to grow that muscle, so just fucking work really hard.
Yeah.
And I've sent you a couple people recently who are kind of like in this bringing back the old school, like just annihilate yourself.
Yeah.
Like just have fun with it. And like I've been pulled into the pits of like hyper optimization, like that fucks with my head. Something like am I doing too much? But I've really just been trying to like full send it.
Yeah.
Just like don't care. I'm just gonna do this.
Yeah. And then see how your body responds, and then you course correct from there.
Yes.
Like, this hurts my elbow. Okay, I'm going to fucking change it. Or I'm getting fucking smoked and I can't recover in time. Okay, then I'll reduce volume or whatever it is that you're reducing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The thought I've had recently for minimum effective dose for the lifting I'm doing right now is doing 2 days of German volume training.
And
two total body days, and just hit each one like a 10 by 10 of everything. At a lighter weight, or like do like squat, push, pull, hinge, lunge, something. Probably pull again, and just do high volume, high rep, like just fucking ruin it, and see what happens. Yeah. And then what do you think? What do you think the outcome of that would be? If I did like Monday and Friday, and then my cardio in between, and I did German volume. 4 exercises at most, 10 by 10.
How long?
I don't know. That's the thing. 10 by 10s are crazy.
Yeah.
Especially squat. 10 by 10 squat I've done before, and that's like 40 minutes.
I mean, I think you'll get some type of pain somewhere. Knees, something.
What's the protocol for German volume? Is it like 70%? 60%?
I think it's 60.
70? 60?
Yeah. Is it 60?
Okay, what's 60% of 405?
A lot.
Half is 2.5. This is a terrible idea, just for anyone listening, but I think the fun thing is trying stuff, All
right, so we're doing...
Or should I do like 1 exercise a day? Would that be smarter?
60% of your 1 rep max.
That's not bad.
That's not horrible.
For 100 reps?
Yeah.
Just like giant density sets is all that is.
Yeah. I remember when I first started... Okay, let me backtrack. Remember how I was texting you the other day and I was like, I hate how people talk about obvious shit.
Yes.
Right? And then you're like, well, some people don't know that. And I'm like, yeah, but, know your audience. But also, in my head, I'm like, everyone knows that. And then I started thinking, now that we're talking about this, it's like, yeah, people don't know the obvious shit. Because I remember when it was like one of my first weeks at MIT. And I was like, all right, it was like during the start of my like lifting journey. We'll call it that.
Wow, cute. That's so cute.
Yeah.
And, can you say that again with a little bit more?
Yeah, lifting journey.
Yeah, there we go.
And I remember just like Googling random shit. Everyone finds themselves. It all leads to bodybuilding.com, right?
Yeah, as it should, probably.
Yes,
yeah.
And I remember reading like, oh, you want to build muscle and get stronger? German volume training. And I did German volume training like 4 days out of the week.
Whoa!
As a like brand new lifter, but
holy shit!
I was young at the same time,
yeah,
so I was able. And then like, I didn't have any weight that I knew of, right? So I just kind of was like winging it from week to week, and like not having an idea of like, is this good? Is this not good? But yeah, like, if I were to hear a podcast and they were like, hey, if you're doing German volume training, make sure you're not doing 4 days a week, and if I were to hear that now, I'd be like, fucking obviously, you dumb fuck. Like, no one's trying to do German volume 4 days a week.
The Germans are.
Yeah, and then you see me in 2013?
Yeah.
2012? 2012. doing that shit, and it's just like, oh,
Yeah.
I'm the one where
Exactly.
these
Yeah.
obvious messages.
Where
are
sometimes you have to say the obvious thing because
Yeah.
there are people out there who have no idea at all, who have
Yeah.
never even Googled what workout, like good workout for building crazy muscle, and it's
Yeah.
like the Bulgarian method. And
Yeah.
they're like, well, Bulgaria seems like a cool place. What's this?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'll do that.
Exactly. Or they
Then
find
they die.
like the
Or not.
the mass workout.
Which one was that?
That's the one with Pete Davidson. Not Pete. Pat Davidson. Pat Davidson.
Oh, isn't this one crazy?
This one's crazy. I've seen.
Is this the one that Tim Riley gave himself rhabdo with?
And I've seen athletes do it.
Yeah.
And get majorly fucked up, and have the head coach gets involved because they're like,
what are you doing?
Who the fuck gave him this workout? No, I wasn't the coach who prescribed it, just so I can make that clear. I would not do that.
Oh, man. What is the typical prescription for German volume? How many days a week? Like, if you looked at their stuff, what are they doing?
I don't know how many days a week. I would say around 2 to 3, but it's like a long EMOM of like 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off of like compound exercises. Heavy, like rep out 30 seconds. It's just a ton of volume. And it's like you're doing high intensity, high load, like the whole thing.
Yeah.
So it's pretty intense. And I remember one of the guys he was an intern at the U of A who tried it out. Fit dude, really fit dude. And he's like, I can't fucking finish it. Like after the third week, he was like, fucked. And he's like, I can't do it. But one of the coaches at the U of A who's like a freak athlete, he's the only person I know who's able to finish it and like be okay at the end. He also did this thing recently, like this past spring, where he did like Murph like every day.
Man.
And was like fine. He just did it like during the lunch break. Yeah. Crazy, dude.
That's wild.
Yeah.
With a vest? Or no vest?
I think vested, yeah.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Yeah.
That's what I want to be.
Insane.
A fitness boy.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
I'm trying.
Dude, that zone 2 run? That's fitness coded. Yeah.
That's fitness coded. A 1340 zone 2
Yeah,
run.
we don't talk about the pace.
Sorry. A zone 2 run.
Yes.
Period.
Yep.
Man. Yeah, crazy training. It's like I just want to keep myself entertained and try stuff. Yeah. You know? And I'm not, I'm just trying to put some muscle on. I don't need to fucking... Like, sometimes I just go in and end up maxing out power cleans to start. Because I'm bored, and I'm like, I'm going to warm up. I'll warm up on power cleans because I haven't done them in a while. Yeah. And I like keeping something a little poppy in there. Yeah. And so I do that, and then I get carried away. And then power cleans turn into, like, clean and jerks. Yeah. And I spend 40 minutes doing clean and jerks. I'm like, well, okay, I only had an hour to work out, and now I've done 22 reps of clean and jerk, and that's it. And I'm ready to go home now. Yeah. And then I go home.
Hey, and you did something you like. So
I did.
I've been messing around with, like, on my spare time, not like in a structured training or anything, like calisthenics type stuff. And it's so fun. Because I used to mess around with it back, like when I was 15, 16, just like random stuff, like trying to hold myself in certain positions and all that. So I'm trying to like play around with it again. And it's just like such a fun thing to do. And it's something I really want to be good at. Like I'm so impressed when someone does like
cool calisthenics shit. Calisthenics. Very New York of you, I feel like.
Yeah, it is. Oh my God.
I know, dude. Those outdoor gyms.
They're everywhere. And I didn't see it this time around, but I remember seeing it all the time when I would walk by, and it was near the Chinatown, and I would walk by this park, and because I was always in that area around like the weekends, and there was this calisthenics like little park, and it would be filled with people like doing crazy stuff. Yeah, so cool,
dude. You're almost living in multiple movies.
Why?
The first one is KD's gym. That's a movie. That's crazy. Yeah. And then the next one is you walking into that little fucking calisthenics outdoor park, ripping the shirt off, and then just taking them for their money, dude. Yeah. That's a movie right there.
I know. I just gotta get good at calisthenics first.
Yeah. Yeah. Your pull-ups are okay. Whatever. Yeah. Yeah. You do have great pull-ups. That's crazy.
Yeah. I told you how I started pull-ups.
No.
it was.
I know push-ups. I know why you started push-ups, not
Yeah.
pull-ups.
So pull-ups very similar, same little area, which was my kitchen.
Yeah.
And it was a door frame that led to my brother's room, from the kitchen to my brother's room. And so I would hang, and so my first pull-ups were like finger pull-ups, because I would hang from the door frame. And I remember like, and this was again, I started when I was like, this one I started a little later, probably when I was like 12 and stuff like that. And I would hang there and just, try to get up there. It didn't work. I would do it all the time. And then eventually I was able to do one. And then I just, just accumulated time.
Just on a door frame.
Yes, on a door frame. And then, yeah. So every time I go home to go visit my family, I go to that door frame and I knock out a few reps for good time's sake. But,
God,
yeah,
dude.
it's the door. Yeah, so I remember always like practicing there and doing those. And that's how I picked that up.
That is so cool and wild.
Yeah. But I remember because it was when we were kids, we got a swing set in the backyard. And my cousin lived on the second floor of the apartment. And when we were kids, like 6, 7, whatever, she was able to do a pull-up after like trying for months. She was like, I really want to do one. And she eventually got one. And then like years went by and she was still, without her even trying, she was still able to do it.
Whoa.
Just because she got that one. And so it was crazy because I'm like, well, fuck, like I want to be able to do one.
I can do this.
Yeah. And so then I tried.
That's sick, dude.
Yeah. So.
Childhood stuff.
Yeah. Crazy.
How fun. What else you got?
I got nothing.
I got nothing.
Yeah.
How long have we been going? I can't even see.
Like an hour-ish, because the first 11 minutes we were talking.
All right, perfect. Ready to call it?
Ready to call it.
Okay, folks, that's episode
35.
35.
Yes.
I swear I remembered that. Thank you for listening. As always, like, comment, subscribe, send this to your friends. Send this to anyone. Send this to anyone you know who likes rock climbing, because we've got a rock climbing influencer right here who in like a week has gained like 300 followers because of rock climbing. So we're just going to foster this. If you're here because of rock climbing, thank you. If you're not, also thank you. And that's all I got. Day, do you have anything?
I got nothing.
Big fat no. Saw that one coming, I got to tell you. Yeah, thank you, everybody. Have a good one.
Peace.
Goodbye. Goodbye.